Pen in my hand, tell me a story. Speak with life wisdom, surround me with truth.
The reason that I began thinking about the Tengo Sed workshop in Costa Rica was I am on sabbatical for the 2014-2015 year, and I'm writing a historical fiction novel on 17th century slavery in Costa Rica. The Tengo Sed Writers Workshop, which literally translates into I am thirsty, Tengo Sed, I'm thirsty, is specifically for writers of color. And the reason that is really comes from this idea of creating safe spaces.
My name is India Lorik Wilmot. This is my first time in Costa Rica. It was about community, becoming and being a part of a community of people that are like-minded and have similar aspirations and desires around writing and identity. For the participants that are in the workshop, they represent a wider range of disciplines and genres of writing. And I really enjoyed others' participation and their contributions because it gives a little bit more of an insight and perspective, not only in terms of the kinds of audience feedback that one would receive when your work is out there, but just affirmation, I think. Affirming the fact that despite the diversity of disciplines, there are some shared commonalities in the ways in which we approach topics. There are many different things that I will take home with me from this trip, from this workshop. Wonderful memories of friendship, of family. That's what I'll take home. I was interested in community and coming away with community.
New song. Brand new. Making it up right now.
Tango, 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 tango.
Do that for me.
Tango, 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 tango said, tango, tango, ooh, tango, tango, take it up, tango, 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 said, tango, tango, when you get a bunch of writers together in the hot, hot weather. Don't be surprised if they create something clever and they sing together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And all the people sang tango, 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 tango.
That's what she said.
My name is Tawana. I came from New York, Manhattan. I do a broad range of writing, but mostly poetry and short stories. So one of the reasons why I wanted to participate in the workshop here in Costa Rica was because I wanted to come and see the Black Madonna at Cartago. I feel like that's the main reason why I wanted to participate in the workshop. It was to make a pilgrimage there. I literally felt like I was being called to have that experience, and through that experience it would give me a space to write about it and just connect with the Black Madonna.
One of the highlights of this retreat was that we would take a couple of excursions. And since we were based in this one space, we did day trips. One, we went to the rainforest, and folks had a chance to hike and zip line and do all kinds of adventurous things. But the other kind of highlight of our time was that we had a walking tour of Port Limon, or Puerto Limon, which is, as I said, the kind of Afro-descendant capital of Costa Rica. And it's the space that from the turn of the 19th century and the early 20th century, you had a large influx of Caribbean immigrants who came to work for the United Fruit Company and the Northern Railway to build the railroad from the Caribbean coast of Port Limon into the central highlands of San Jose, which is the capital of Costa Rica. Limon is really the Caribbean base of the country, and it has a very strong Afro-descendant population. This group was able to actually go into the only freestanding U.N.I.A. building left from Garvey's time in 1919, and they were able to go into the space, take photographs, and just engage with the history that was on the wall. And it was a very important moment because they were inside of a historical trajectory, making connections between even some of their own writing, their own work, in thinking about history and fleshing it out, and actually being inside of this very historic space. The next Tengo Sed Writers Retreat and Workshop will be between the 18th and 22nd of June 2015. This retreat will be hosted by writer Tanya Hegeman, and there are only 7 spaces available. If folks are interested in applying, applications are being accepted and peer reviewed between February 16th and March 2nd. Applications include a 1-page letter of intent and a 3-page writing sample, and you can email that to tengosed ww2015@gmail.com.